Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to our Swift Academy Facebook Live. Super excited to have you here. Before I even get into introductions, I noticed there's a couple of you already in our chat, so thank you for dropping your name in there and making some comments. Tell us where you're located. I'd love to see. I've got a map here in front of me. That's why I occasionally will glance up. I love to see the spread that we have across the country for those who are joining us. And we'll get into why that's even important here in just a little bit. But hey, my name is Kort Chase. I'm our Vice President of Recruiting here at Swift. And today I have the very lovely Amy joining us, one of our extremely talented recruiting leaders. And so I had to pay her in Oreos to join us today. So thank you, Amy, for joining us.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Happy to be here.
Yeah. So, hey, we're going to have a lot of good information we want to cover about our academies today. And but if at any point you feel like, hey, I want to tag a family member or a friend with this information, do it. Absolutely do it. Or if you need to tell them where to go, you can tell them to go to driveswift.com, or we'll also have a 1-800 number scrolling at the bottom. You can give them that phone number and they'll get somebody here on the phone live. So, hey, one thing we wanted to kick this off with was just touching on the expansive network of our academy locations. And so we are going to display a map up here for you. But Amy, can you talk to us a little bit about our Swift Academy locations and what that looks like?
Sure. We've got 10 Swift Academies throughout the nation. And we also have several different schools that we work with throughout the nation as well. So doesn't matter where you're located, we will find a school for you and get you going.
Yeah. Now, even though we do have so many opportunities, when somebody's thinking about getting to one of these locations, let's say they live pretty far, what does that look like? How are we going to get them there?
We're going to, one of our recruiters is going to order you a bus ticket. We will set up the travel for you. We also have housing available for you if you need that. So we're here to assist you through the whole process, start to finish.
Awesome. And I love the way that you just said that. Here's the thing. We want everyone to know listening right now, or anybody that you tag with this, look, we got your back. We're the experts in this. We know how to get you from point A to point B and get you through the whole process very smoothly. So just remember that we're here for you. We got your back on all that. Hey, so when we think about going to one of our academy locations, there's some requirements you got to have, and one of them is your DOT physical. What is a DOT physical, Amy, and how do I get that? Do you help me, or where do I go to do that?
Yeah, so we will also set you up with a physical. We work with several clinics throughout the United States, so we will find one close to you. Swift will pay for that. We'll schedule it for you, set it up, and it's just a basic physical to make sure you're healthy and you're good to go.
Awesome, perfect. Yeah, so burden-free. Hey, I just saw a comment come across. You're going to reach out to Josie on Wednesday. Let me see. Can I get that name back up there real quick? Dwayne Burton. Hey, Josie, she's amazing. She's awesome. Glad you're going to be getting back in contact with her. We love her. She's a little fireball. So
Yes, she is.
Okay, so I got my physical. You helped me out with that. You even covered the cost. You set me up with the doctor to do it. I know there's some other things I got to do. I know one of them is my permit. Do I have to get that on my own, or how does that look?
So here's the deal with the permit. We highly recommend that you get your permit before you come to us. We'll get you set up with some study guides, some free online courses that you can take. And if you still need help with that, then we'll figure it out. We will help you to obtain your CDL permit, and shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, perfect. Hey, we've got some, we even have some Spanish questions. Hey, también hablamos español. And so they're wanting to know if, what is our CDL cost? I'll tell you what, you just segued that perfectly for me, Jesus Flores. And so we're going to touch a little bit about that, because cost is a major issue. I mean, money is one of those things where, especially in today's day, it's tough to come by, and you wonder, man, I really want this career change, but how can I afford it? And so, Amy, you want to touch on what are some of the ways that that financing looks here at Swift Transportation?
So one of my favorite things is that we don't do credit checks on our applicants. We do tuition sharing for you. And let me break that down for you. So If you finance with Swift, your first 12 months, we're going to share that payment together. You're going to make a payment. We're going to make a payment. Stay with us for the 12 months. We're going to start paying you back. So over the next 12 months, we're going to pay you back. At the end of 24 months, you've paid nothing. You got
Isn't
all
that
your money back.
amazing?
Yeah, I love that program.
I love it too. I love it because, look, we believe in the people that are coming here, and we want to set them off on the right foot. Hey, I want to see, what did Roadrunner say there? And I'm going to talk a little bit more about some of our findings. He says, I'm starting class on Monday. I'm extremely excited and joining the Swift family. Man, thank you so much for posting
Yeah.
that. I haven't looked at other. Yeah, this is great, man. We're stoked. We're excited. Hey, if you can, Roadrunner, even drop the name of your recruiter in there. If you know who you're working with, we'd love to see that. We love this kind of feedback. So, Amy, you touched on our tuition, sharing our tuition reimbursement and how that works. And I wanted to just touch on two others real quick. You know, we've got some scholarships that are available for our drivers. Look, if you or your parent, or maybe it's your child who was served in our military, you're a veteran, we have a scholarship for you. And where your cost for school is covered, right? We want to honor those who have served our country and have had an honorable discharge. And also, this one is also near and dear to my heart. I love that we have a first responder scholarship. So just to touch on a few, you know, we have a first responder scholarship for police officers. If you were a police officer, if you were a firefighter, maybe you were an RN. And so anyways, call us, talk to us about that. We'll let you know if you qualify. But again, the first responder one, also, if you are the person who did that, or maybe you have the dependent or you're the parent, whatever it may be, call us, talk to us about it. We'll let you know if you qualify. But those are some of the great things going on at Swift. Okay, so I know financing is taken care of.
Let's talk about the length of our school. Have we touched on that
Yeah,
yet? Yeah.
touch
So
on that. Tell me about that.
all right. So our school is 3 to 4 weeks long. And let me just break down what you're going to be doing during that time. So in the first week, you're going to be in the classroom getting all your the regulations covered by FMCSA. Second week, we're going to put you out on the range. You will be with an instructor. You're going to be learning all your skills, your maneuvers. We're preparing you to get out on the road. And you're in a protected environment too, right? You're in a safe place. And then during week 3, we're going to get you out on the road. That's what you've been waiting your whole life for, to get out on the road behind that wheel. And you'll have an instructor sitting right next to you that's going to walk you through the whole thing. And at the end of that, you get your CDL. You're going to test out, get your CDL, and we're going to get you rolling and making some money.
Isn't that crazy? You go from brand new to the industry to now, and we're going to set them up with a great mentorship, you know, and complete that training for them. But you're off and running in your career, and it's just amazing how that works out. It's awesome.
Yeah.
Hey, so we had a question come in from Robert going back to the finances. He wanted to know, so is my loan fully paid off at that 12 months?
Yeah. Yeah. As long as you stay with us, that first 12 months. We're going to share it with you. Stay with us another 12 months. Every month, we're going to make a payment back to you. So what you paid us, we're going to return it back to you.
Did you hear that, Facebook Live world?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 12 months, you're scot-free. Continue the next 12. It just continues. It's awesome.
Yeah. That's how we do.
Yeah. Hey, and I think we saw Roadrunner come across. He said his recruiter was Debbie. Debbie,
Nice.
the dub-stepping Debbie, as I like to call her. She's awesome. That's great. Thanks a lot, Roadrunner, for dropping that in there. Okay, so I got through the academy. Look, we're going back to money. This time it's not about how much money will it cost me, and we cover that. And now you know out there, it's, you know, you're covered, whether you're coming through with a scholarship or the tuition sharing or reimbursement. But now you want to know, well, what am I going to make? How much money is going into my pocket? And so as soon as you have your CDL in hand, we're going to place you out there with a mentor. You're going to go through about a 5-week training program. Okay. During that 5 weeks, every week, you're going to make $800 per week. So think about it. You go for about 5 weeks is how long that training program will be. That's $4,000 that you're making. $4,000 for being trained to do the job that you're now going to go do on your own. It's pretty amazing. I won't even share my personal experience of when I had to go through a training with another job, but I was not making that kind of money. I'll tell you that much. But
Same.
yeah. So anyway, now here's the deal. That's just training. Now you're going to do what we call, it's called being upgraded. So you go from being with a mentor in that truck with them so that you've really learned so many of the things that are going to come out at you as a professional driver. Now you're going to upgrade and be in your own truck. And so when you do that, we have, this is, I'm so stoked about this. We have what is called guaranteed pay. So at a minimum, you're going to make $1,000 per week at a minimum. And the cool thing is that because it's the minimum, we pay in cent per mile. So you can make beyond that $1,000 because you're running such good miles and you're earning a certain cent per mile with everything that you're doing. And so if you want some dollar figures, you can fact check me on this. I'm saying it live. I'm recorded. You're going to start out at a minimum, or you could easily average 60 grand in your first year of driving. 60 grand. Now, that's just on the miles you run. You start adding in some of the bonus structure that we have, and some of the other pay that you get because of being a driver, you're looking at $70K, $70,000. So pretty impressive coming into a brand new career, making $70K within your first year. It's exciting.
And Kort, I also want to point out too that $1,000, that's the floor. It's not the ceiling.
Yeah.
So that's the bare minimum you're going to earn.
Yeah, perfect. Oh my goodness, look at this. Let's throw up, I think you pronounce the name Ritas. Maybe it's not a name, and it's just to confuse me. Rita said, I made 97K last year at Swift. This fool almost made 100K. That is tremendous. Good job to you. Exciting to hear that. That's awesome. Okay, so now here's the other deal. A lot of times people think that when they come out of training, they're brand new to the industry. They think, oh, I'm going to have to take some crazy shift. I'm going to have to be over the road for 6 months at a time or something along those lines. And, I just want to tell you, and Amy will confirm this, it couldn't be further from the truth. We have so many options for you. I'm just going to name some. We've got refrigerated over the road driving, refrigerated dedicated. You've got dry over the road. You got dry dedicated. You have flatbed. You have intermodal. You have grocery. I think I named them all, and I didn't even mean to, but the point is that even being a brand new hired driver, you have all of these options to go into. And so don't think that you're limited just because you're new to the industry. I'm sorry. You could be limited in the industry. You're not going to be limited here with Swift. Okay.
Correct.
So anyway, we just wanted you to know that when you come on, even as a brand new driver, you've got lots of options available to you.
And things aren't just limited to, I'm sorry, things aren't just limited to our experienced drivers. There's opportunities for brand new drivers coming into the industry to get on dedicated opportunities. So you should definitely check it out.
Yeah, exactly. And okay, let me see. We had let's see. I thought I saw a question come through. Okay, I'm sorry. I don't want to waste everyone's time with finding the question. So guys, here's the deal. We want you to call into the 1-800 number, get a recruiter live on the phone. They've got all this information and more. They're ready to share it with you. They're ready to be specific based on what you're looking for. Or let's just say you didn't have the time immediately to make that phone call. You can go on to driveswift.com. And within driveswift.com, right on that front homepage, you're going to see where you can fill out an application. That application will go straight to a recruiter. They're going to review that information with you. And again, they're going to talk about the specifics of what you're looking for. We're going to get you set up. So lots of good things to be aware of, but you got to call or you got to visit our site and or you got to tag your friend and let them know about it. Oh, check this out. Tim Condon, Memphis was a great school to attend. I got my CDL through the program 3 years ago. It's improved so much since I started. But wow. Today I'm a mentor. Dude, Tim,
Nice. And that just brings up another topic. That's another opportunity here at Swift to be trained by somebody and then take what you've learned and teach somebody else. So thank you, Tim, for sharing that with us.
Yeah, I'd give you a nice attaboy if you're here with me right now, Tim. That's great. Oh boy. Well, oh, we got another. Let's see. Dan says, I went to Swift Academy many years ago. There's one in San Antonio. Best experience ever. Great learning experience. I drove for Swift for 10 years.
Wow.
Dan, hats off to you, my brother. That's what we're looking for. We want you to make this a career choice. This isn't just obtain some training and balance. Look, we've got the stability, we've got the pay, we've got what you need. Come here, stay here. What do they say? Retire here. There's some saying, hire to retire.
Good one. Good one, Kort.
Yeah.
Yeah, hire to retire.
All right. Well, hey
Yeah.
guys, we appreciate you so much for joining us. Amy, thank you so much for being on this this live session with us. Just one more plug, guys. Call the 800 number to find out more, or go to driveswift.com, or tag your friend or family member in it. We'll tell you all about this and more, getting you live on the phone. Have a great day, everybody.
Thank you, everyone.